Hi, hello, it's Kelly BL Chef. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. We watch a lot of BL and GL here, sometimes music. And today we are going to be looking at the trailer for Shine. This is Mile Appo's Pond Ruckus? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me focus. This is Mile Appo's first round out after Kin Porsche. So this is a pretty monumental moment. I mean, they did do the movie, so first series since Kin Porsche together. Again, Shine. Um, Initially, I believe this was going to be a continuation of the movie, but I feel like it has changed since then. Um, so I don't know a ton about. I did not get to watch their movie, so I don't even have that reference. So if you guys are new here, we like to. I'm a chatty Cathy, and I like information. So we're gonna learn a little bit about it first, and then we'll jump into the actual trailer and then talk about it. Okay? Yay! Awesome. Um, let's see. Let's read the synopsis. A tale of love and ideals unfolds in an era of resistance to diversity set against the backdrop of political turmoil of 1969 to 1971. Okay. Trin, a principled economist, collides with Danois, a free spirited hippie. I'm assuming that's Apo. When they encounter Moira, an extravagant widow who lives far beyond the boundaries of freedom. She let their lives take an unpredictable turn. Hey, this sounds like my cup of tea. Actually, this this sounds very much like something I would enjoy. I knew there was going to be a historical aspect to it, or a I believe there are multiple shows now. We are now starting to see the shows that are working with Thai government. I am not 100% sure, but I think this is one of them. When I say that, there's been a push. There was a board created. They've always talked about BL being a soft power, but now they are actually putting their money where the talk is. So after there was a big boom in tourism due to BL specifically, and I know people will argue with me, argue with you, mama. It started with I Told Sunset About You. It's well documented that that was the first big boom because it was centered around Phuket. They could put dollars numbers to I Told Sunset About You's effect on the economy. It and I think that was the first tangible piece that Thailand had of like, oh no, this is truly a soft power. So I believe they're going to approach it in the way that they approach food. If you didn't know, a way to encourage Thai tourism is through Thai food. If you notice, like Thai restaurants are everywhere, but they're all slightly a little bit different. They have a program where they train people to and empower people to go out, put restaurants in different countries, cook in those countries, and each country is slightly different. The food is made to fit the palate of that country so that they are connected to Thai food. It's always like delicious to them, right? And then that creates this want to go to Thailand. It's crazy, but food is like a soul center. It works. It works. It's such a fascinating program to me, and I think they're taking some of those principles into not just Thai cinema overall, which they are, music, the arts. They're doing it globally, but specifically BL is one of those soft powers they know brings tourism in. And so Shine is benefiting from that, I believe. Don't quote me. I will know once we look at the poster and stuff. But anyway, I'm into that. I'm a chatty person. I'm not apologizing for it. Sometimes I'm like, I'm so sorry. I keep talking. We'll see more, but yeah, let's take a look. How many episodes is this? Oh, we have no how. Okay. I'm curious how many episodes it'll be. Interesting. It is starting soon, I believe. Um, yeah, I thought it was on the list. I thought it was starting this month, but I might be wrong. Maybe it's not. No, it's not this month, but it is starting soon. Oh, no. Here we go. All right, let's look at cast and crew. This is like one of my favorite things. Ning. Oh, So we've got the screenwriter from Kin Porsche. Huh. And she also directed 4 Minutes. And okay, so and Man Swang, the movie, which was gorgeous. I mean, if you think about the quality of these shows, I can see why they're sticking in that lane. This is like really, really good stuff. So um doesn't surprise I was like, I know the director from I don't know him, but I know what the director from Kim Porsche looks like. So she was a screenwriter on Kim Porsche and then director for 4 Minutes. And 4 Minutes is gorgeous. It's gorgeous. So the quality of this is going to be in freaking sane. Okay, let's go back. Pond is the screenwriter. What has Pop Meng Swang, Kim Porsche? Okay. So they definitely have a keep it in the family kind of feel here. This is definitely once you're in, you're in. These are my people. And this is something I talk about a lot because I know people, when I talk about these things, I am not trying to say one company. I personally don't think it's useful to pit one company above another. I think each company's working with a certain set of things that they have at their disposal, and so they're not all going to be the same. What I noticed with BOC is it's got like it's using the same people. It's the same group. um Pond, not this Pond, but Pond who is running the company, he has some independent wealth that he can use to put into a lot of this stuff. So some of the quality you see is because it's like his money, right? But also they can't really keep a lot of people employed. So it's why you, if you didn't know, they've moved from a management, they've moved that out. So when everybody's like everybody's leaving BOC, well, technically no, they're not managing people anymore. And so it's as each contract ends, that person moves on. And so it's why you've seen this like exodus, and they've gone to have to find other ways. But that doesn't mean they'll never work with BOC again, or they've stopped, being part of BOC Productions. A lot of companies, it is very difficult to produce these shows and manage the actors. It's kind of crazy that they pulled it off as long as they did. So you've seen it with this Wabi Sabi. A lot of these companies are splitting management and production. So by doing that, you get a different type of show. What you see with GMM, and I know people have big feelings about GMM, but oftentimes they're not based on what's actually happening. GMM is managing and producing, and they're partnering with other production companies to create all of those shows. So that's why I was like, oh, I see, they've got a core team that's doing this each time. You're not going to find that at GMM. Every time people are like, it's the writers, it's the this, I'm like, you're talking about a really wide range of people. These are actually companies coming in, partnering with GMM TV to create most of the productions. Those teams are different for every single show. You might see some repeaters, but for the most part, you're seeing different teams for every show. So when you like point the finger, you're pointing it in a lot of directions. So that's just something in the way that these companies work that's a little different, and specifically around this. Okay. Wait, maybe it is that Pond. I just didn't realize he was screenwriting. Anyway, let's keep going because I'm hungry. My lunch is waiting. Of course, we have Mile and Oppo. We know Mile and Oppo. I'm curious about some of the other people. I have heard that there's some pretty big names. We may not know. If you're a BL watcher, you probably wouldn't know them, but they're big names in the Ope. Yo, what? Obe, I love Obe. Obe was it with Gunn. I'm blanking on the name of the movie he was in with Gunn. Obe is a Nadal beginner. If you guys don't know, Nadal was a really prestigious company that churned out a lot of amazing actors. Junior was in Nadal. Bilkin and Pee were in the Nadal. If you know Tor, he was in Midnight Museum. That's Nadal. Like Nadal puts out Pond who is currently in reset. That's Nadal. Nadal puts out quality actors, and Obe is one of those actors from Nadal. Oh, I miss Obe. He's going to be in Dog in a Plane with GMM. Yeah. Oh, we can go back and see the one he was with Gunn. The Blue Hour. If you haven't seen that, he was in this with Gunn. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. He's an amazing actor. I adore him. He was in I Promise You the Moon. He was the other man in I Promise You the Moon. Anyway, yay, Obe. We got to get to watching the trailer, y'all. I'll stay in this stuff, like looking at all these people. I'm a little curious though. The Lady Hours, Behind the Revenge, Bad Beauty. A lot of this I won't know. I mean, I could scroll through these, but these are people who, but look at that long career, man. Like, that's no joke. This is not a newbie cast, right? So we're going to see a shift in BL. It's going to be, it's right before now, it's been a place for new actors to find a home and blossom. And so maybe they haven't been the best, but they found a place that would nurture them and grow them into the actors that they can become. With that influx of new money, there's going to be more attention on BL from the mainstream. And with that, more mainstream actors are going to get interested in BL. Like your Jess, right? Jess and Bible Jess, he didn't need BL. He chose BL. Like, we're going to see more and more and more of this. So yeah, I'm very curious. I'm very curious what that change in the landscape looks like, because it's like this convergence in the everyday BL. We're seeing it get more and more queer, like more and more visibly queer actors. When I say visible, like, it doesn't feel like they're dancing around it as much as they used to in the past. Couples seem to be able to be couples now. Like, we're seeing this shift. So it's like there's this big rainbow flag over here, like just waving like crazy over BL as we get government money and more mainstream attention. So what does that look like? What is that going to look like? I don't know. I don't know. It could be great or not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's what's happening. Okay, I'm gonna shut up because I will just talk about this stuff. I could talk about it all day. Y'all who've been here, y'all know me. You know what it's like. You know who I am and how I am. But I want to watch the trailer. I'm hyped now. Y'all, I'm hyped. This is gonna be on WeTV. So I don't know if I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I'll be able to put it here on YouTube. If I can't, it will be over on my Patreon. It'll be over on my Patreon. So I hate that, that has to happen often, but if I can't put it here, I gotta put it somewhere. Okay, let's do it.
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Ooh. I already like the feel.
ยินดีที่ได้รู้จักผมธันวา
เขาดังขนาดนั้นเลยเหรอธันวานัก
Oh,
ร้องนักดนตรีชาย
this is cool.
ดังมากพ่อลูกแม่งเกลียดกันชิบหาย
Oh, okay. Yeah, if I was dad, that would annoy me too.
สำหรับเลิศเราต้องรู้ว่าอะไรควรรักษาอะไรต้องเสียสละเพื่อเป้าหมายที่ใหญ่กว่า
Oh, I got their characters backwards.
มันคืออะไรวะพี่ใครมี
Wait a minute. Y'all, I just assumed Appa was going to be the free spirit. Oh, this is interesting. Ooh. Oh, no. I like this. Okay.
บ้างครับ
พี่ครับทำไมปัญญาชนที่กลับจากเมืองนอก
ชอบเอาทฤษ
Oh,
ฎีฝ
I'm
รั่งมาอธิบาย
excited to
สิ่งที่เรา
see
ต้องเจอ
Appo
ทุ
in
กวั
this
น
role.
เราต้องสร้างพื้นฐานให้คน
Oh
ด้วย
no, I'm getting
พวกเรา
excited.
เป็น
I'm getting
แค่นี้เว้ย
excited. Wait a minute.
ฉันอยากให้เลิกแต่งงานกับเทพีลูกสาวฉัน
สุดท้ายทุกคนมันต้องจากไป
You guys. You guys.
พวกผมรุนแรงไม่ใช่ผู้บริสุทธิ์
งั้นแกไปเสี่ยงทำ
The
ไม
quality.
ชีวิตโคตรที่โคตรนะเว้ย
พวกแม่งกันแหละ
แต่ก็ไม่มีใครอยู่เฉยๆ แล้วเปลี่ยนอะไรได้เหมือนกัน
Now I'm going to have to be a total nerd and find out what was going on during this time frame in Thailand. What was the political unrest like? What were the discussions? If you can point me to, I'm a reader, so if you can point me to, like, if you are like, no, read this article or this piece of work or even this book, send it my way, because now I'm going to need the contextual. I need to contextualize it. I need to understand what they were going through and what they were in the midst of at the time of this. I'm sure this show is going to tell me stuff, but I'm a nerd. I'm okay with it. I know who I am. I am now about to fully nerd out on this series. The level of excited I am right now, I cannot explain to you. I did not plan for this. I was like, let me go just watch the Shine thing, see what that's about. I didn't. You guys. The way this ticks my boxes.
No system is covered. น้องมันเป็นคอมมิวนิสต์
Oh my God. Oh my God.
ยินดีต้อนรับสู่อีกด้านหนึ่งของดวงจันทร์ Cheers.
Wait a minute. I was fully not prepared to be that into no. I am sitting. I have to see if my sister wants to react to this with me. She's a BOC girly. Nikki, since I'm doing the next Prince with Ennui, I want to do like one with her too. So I wonder if Shannon wants to react. Anyway, I'm already ahead of myself. This August 2nd. Mark your calendars. Let's spend Saturdays together. We're watching this. Oh, I'm reacting to this. Oh my God. If you were like to put together what Kelly likes, if it's not like super fluffy romance cutesy pie, this is my lane. Like Reset is my lane, but this is like even more my. I will see you guys in August. Whoa.